You don't have to move.
Oh my God, this is pretty emotional.
Clear. Clear. You're still moving down hallway, so I wouldn't have to.
Oh, so I don't have anything to protect me?
That was just a 30-second portion of an active shooter simulation at the Pennsylvania State Police Academy training facility in Hershey.
And again, action versus reaction.
After an hour in the classroom, which, by the way, real cadets get hundreds of classroom hours, Corporals Kevin Silverian, Mark Dean, and Darren Julian hooked me up with the proper equipment, customized for this virtual reality training. They're designed to simulate a scene that's based on real situations.
Are you okay?
In this case, a shooting inside a police station.
One of the civilian employees in the police station runs out of the police station in your direction and says, there's a guy inside the building and he's shooting all over the place and he has killed a few of your coworkers.
While all of this is going on, as an officer, I have to protect the innocent and make sure the bad guys have the ability and opportunity to cause harm or death, and that I perceive that there is an imminent threat before I decide to pull the trigger. Corporal Silverian says that's part of what determines justification.
Why is there nobody coming out?
Because I hesitated to shoot the suspect right here, he's able to shoot more of my virtual coworkers. This scenario unfolded after just 90 seconds, but my heart was pounding and I was breathing hard for long after, second-guessing my every move, just like the public will do after a police-involved shooting.
Oh, am I dead? Because that was a hard one.
So can you or can't you? And how much time do you have to make that decision?
Right?
It's not any easier to make that decision in these target practice scenarios, where I have to determine in a split second if the people who pop up are a threat.
Seeing a woman, the threat didn't seem there, even though she had a wrench.
Right.
But you were saying when we were talking that her next movement could have been.
We don't justify based upon a could have been.
Right.
Because shoulda, coulda, woulda really doesn't necessarily get us there as far as our justification. What gets us there is, again, tangible fact and circumstance that I can point to identify a threat of that nature exists.
Put your knife down, sir.
Another scenario has me responding to the scene of an emotionally disturbed person with a knife. This really highlights why police officers don't aim for a suspect's kneecaps or try to shoot the weapon out of their hand. They instead look for the largest available body mass and shoot with a gun, not a taser in this case. In the short amount of time it takes to fire your weapon, this suspect could kill someone with a knife.
Holy cow. That was the stress level.
We don't train to shoot to injure. We don't train shoot to wound. We don't train shoot gun out of hand. We train shoot to stop the action.
In this last scenario, I learned that sometimes you don't even have a fraction of a second to react.
You have a suspicious person acting in a weird manner behind the local convenience store.
Oh, Lord. Wow.
Okay?
Holy cow.
And to further emphasize how quickly everything happens, I was put through the exact same situation a second time and instructed not to react until I see the gun. The virtual suspect got off 4 rounds before I fired back.
I mean, I had to have my hand on the wheel because I'm driving.
Sure.
The window was up.
Sure.
I hadn't put it down yet.
Sure. You didn't even get a chance to say it.
Nothing.
Right.
It wasn't the fact that this was a simulation that caused the hesitation. In my case, it was a lack of experience and training.
So all that stuff factors in here. That's why this is much more than the video game.
Do I have to make sure he's dead?